All right, guys, now that you are comfortable identifying A, B, and C in the equation, let's talk about how do I match an equation to a graph without having a graphing calculator using those values and using what we know each of those values does. So remember, our best friend is that A value because A tells us if the parabola should be opening upwards like a U, or like the graph that you see on your screen, it's opening downwards, kind of like an N or a sad face. So if I'm looking at this graph right here, what type of value should I have for my A value? Negative. Very good. It has to be a negative number for A at the very front of that equation if we want it to open downwards. So if I'm looking at a list of options, I should mark out any that do not have a negative number for A. But what else can I look at? What if that doesn't eliminate all my options? B. Did that really tell us much? Not by itself. So C. What did C tell us? The y-intercept, that's right. So since C tells us where the y-intercept is, let's use it. So if I look at this graph, I can see my y-intercept is right here at 0, -8. So that tells me that my C value is -8. So I should be looking for an equation that has a negative value for A and the equation that has -8 for C. There we go. Done. Simple. Let's take a look at another example. So for this one, I'm looking at a parabola that is opening upwards. So what kind of A value should I have if I wanted to have that positive orientation? Positive, great job. So I need an A value that is positive. And then what else do I want to look at? Speak, am I good here? That's right, the C value, because the C value tells us where the y-intercept is located. So if I go to my graph, right there, my C value is -4. I can go ahead and look for an equation that has A being a positive number and C being -4. Simple, right? Now let's talk about going the other way. Now, don't have a graph here, so let's look at the equation. What does this equation tell me that's important? My A value and my C value. So I can look here and tell that my A value is negative. So that means my parabola should have negative orientation and open downwards. Very good. And then what does this tell me? That the y-intercept should be -2. Great job. So I should be looking for a graph that looks like this. It's got a negative orientation, and I can see over here that it's crossing the y-axis at -2. All right, now you're ready. Go on and keep on rocking.